Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump has also fired Attorney General Jeff Sessions for recusing himself from the investigation into Russia's role in the 2016 presidential race. Trump announced Sessions' departure on Twitter. Sessions also said in a letter to Trump that he resigned at the president's request. Jeff Sessions' chief of staff, Matthew Whitaker, has been appointed as acting attorney general. This is the first time in the history of the United States that a president attacks a cabinet member as frequently and harshly in public. The 71-year-old Sessions had been one of the first members of Congress to back Trump's presidential campaign back in 2015. Now, political commentator Jason Unruhe says the U.S. president forced Jeff Sessions to step down so that he could interfere in the ongoing investigation into Russia's alleged role in the 2016 presidential race.
Simply firing a guy because he did the right thing in removing himself in a conflict of interest is really not the right thing to do in this situation, and would make you appear as someone who didn't really stand for credibility, honesty, and integrity, which does kind of describe U.S. President Donald Trump and his administration thus far. Many are surprised that Sessions did last this long. For a long time, he had resisted Trump's influence in trying to interfere in the Mueller investigation, which everybody is fairly certain that's what he wanted Sessions to do. So I am surprised that he lasted this long, but also kind of surprised that but also kind of not surprised that he resigned. I mean, I'm sure Trump made it very clear to him that he was going to ruin his job or something like that in order to make him resign. I mean, there has to have been some kind of threat, or Trump had something on him, or Trump's administration was going to do something to his job in order to make him step down. I think that technically, Sessions wasn't fired. He stepped down. He wasn't forcibly removed by the president. So I suppose this is his way of making some kind of concession on his part. The guy wasn't fired, but he was certainly forced to step down in this situation. I mean, this signals something very interesting, that the incoming Attorney General has been very critical of the Mueller probe, and it seems like this is something that Trump is going to use to interfere in the Mueller investigation.